Hi everyone, it's Dennis here, and in this video I just want to cover a very interesting subject. We have gotten a lot of questions about this recently as well. And are really banks, why are they blocking cryptocurrencies? Now, it might make you scared, and recently now Binance actually is shutting down, not shutting down, but FCA are going after them. Might be because of some anti-money laundering rules that they think that Binance is not really doing everything by the book. So they have now suspended transferring fiat money over to Binance, for example. But this is not something new, right? It's been happening for so long, but we do have some other exchanges that are doing really well, such as Coinbase has been listed on the on Nasdaq, right? One of the biggest tech exchange in US. So that is regulated, and that's Coinbase. But then we have other ones such as Binance and a lot of other ones that are listed, and they are, well, have their headquarters in Asia. And the rules around anti-money laundering and everything, I might even say that some of the exchanges don't maybe apply those rules diligently, right? They don't do that as well as they should. And then the regulatory authorities, they come and say, hey, make sure that you are a bit careful here, and we cannot allow you to operate in our country. We cannot allow banks to, right? So banks to work with those exchanges for many reasons. Number one, I would say they're a bit scared as well, because this new whole decentralized economy that is being built is challenging the way that banks works. So this is just my opinion, by the way. Some of the parts I like, this is my opinion, that I do think that one of the reasons is that they're a bit scared, because if people start using cryptos instead, because you can actually use cards, Visa, MasterCard, and just pay with cryptos, which will be outside the banks will not make money if you do that. And that's very interesting, right? And so I think until the banks are ready to jump on this crypto train, I think they're gonna be a little bit hesitant there. But just know, this is good news for us, right? Cryptos are definitely here to stay. It went from, $100 up to 1,000. This is Bitcoin. $100 up to 1,000. From 1,000 all the way down to 300, up to 10,000, and up to 20,000, up to 60,000. And that is just an incredible development. There's over $1 trillion, depending on when you see this video, allocated in the crypto sphere, that's the word, as well. And now a relatively new part have been developed in cryptos, which is DeFi, decentralized finance. So all the operations you can do within banks, lending, you can save money, get interest. You don't get any interest anymore. But you can do all that on the blockchain now, which is also a competitor to the actual banks. So yes, they are a bit worried, I think, about what is happening. But with that being said, we have banks such as JP Morgan, Goldman Sachs, who also want to benefit from the crypto space. So the reason I think that the banks are latching on, but it's kind of slow, is because the regulations are not there yet, all right? The market is not mature yet for the banks to fully embrace it. And this is great news, because that means that there might be a very big upside still in cryptos. Because if you think about it, the stock market has been around forever. Everyone's in the stock market. Well, a lot of people and institutions. You won't really see gains of thousands, tens of thousands, maybe 50,000%. But you are seeing that in cryptos, and that's what's so exciting. But there are a few things, a few parts here you need to really understand. And number one of that is, do make sure you follow a strategy. I don't know if we have a link here to trades of the week that we usually record, because watch those, because we follow strategies in there. When we are saying we are investing in cryptos, we're not allocating, or we're not mortgaging our house, right? We are taking a certain percentage, around 20% of all the money we invest, and that's what we have in cryptos. And as the market comes down, we invest more and more. The risk is higher, but the reward is also higher. So the main reason here why this is so exciting is because we're still very, very early. The banks are coming in now, the institutions are coming in, such as Fidelity. Companies are buying. You have PayPal, you have Tesla. They would not be doing that if this industry was disappearing, I would suppose. But do make sure you're careful, there are many scams out there as well. So in summary, basically, the banks, it has to do with regulation and anti-money laundering, because a lot of the exchanges are not regulated. So do make sure you only invest, that's what we do, only invest with the biggest exchanges, such as, well, Binance, and then Coinbase, and KuCoin, Bittrex, some of the big ones, Kraken, and a lot of the other ones. So maybe comment below as well, what do you think? What do you think here? Do you think this is a problem that the banks are reacting, they're kind of trying to block, you can't transfer money over? What do you think the reasons are? Comment below, and also let us know, are you involved in cryptos, or are you looking to get involved as well? Because believe me when I say, right, we actually are in a generational shift here when it comes to how you can change your financial situation. I've never seen gains before. I entered the market actually in 2016, the crypto market. And Marcus entered a little bit earlier, a year earlier than me, fortunately for him. But we've just seen this amazing growth, and we think that the best is yet to come as well. So do make sure you maybe learn, but do make sure you comment below as well. What are your learnings, and what would you like to learn in cryptos? And are you scared? But also make sure, are you diversifying in cryptos as well? So let us know your thoughts, right? And I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video.